Oh, starting now. Okay. 3 minutes, guys. I don't know what civs are though, so I guess we will find out all together. Here we go, I've found the game. Okay. Here it is, everyone. Game 1 of the series. We have a China mirror. So we have Mitoe over here on the right, obviously playing China. We have Opti over here on the left playing China as well. This will be interesting. What do you think about this this mirror on this map, Pixel?
I don't know what to say, man. Like, both really strong civs with really strong rushes and fast fortresses. You could go for anything, to be honest. I don't know what to expect in a China mirror exactly. You could do pretty much anything.
Oh, sorry, everyone.
So, but I'm expecting a fast fortress from Mitoe maybe, since he's starting up with a trade post.
Do you think the meta in China mirrors is just to FF and then kind of just duel it out in H3?
FF seems to be the play because China really struggles to deal with the H3 heavy cav, the iron flails and the meteor hammers. So going FF and just spamming the unit shipments might be the play here, as long as the Chinese player can hold the incoming rush if they decide to do so. It is possible to hold a Chinese rush with the current meta of the Transcendence build order.
Yeah,
using the monk to take out units and just heal him up.
I'm curious if we'll see the same wonders from both of them, or if we'll see different, and how that'll play into kind of the game.
Yeah. We have a 2-village start from Optimus here, indicating that
Opti's on the right, lol, and March is on the left. I think I got that wrong. But yeah, Opti's gone for a 2-village start.
Let's have a look at the decks. We have the export coming from Mitoe.
Yep. Not the Northern Refugees card, which is interesting. And
so we might see a fast fortress from Mitoe here, maybe. Oh yeah, that's an obvious fast fortress deck from Optimus. Selecting the consulate building determines if they're going for the Transcendence meta. If it's the French consulate, we can expect the Transcendence here.
That's what we're seeing from Opti here. And Mito's done the exact same. Okay. Oh, 3 villages.
Oh.
For Mitoe.
So he... I don't think
Opti. I'm getting confused already. Yeah, so he'll be sending more than refugees next as his card, but he doesn't have a TP either, so that will be a little bit slower, but it's coming in now.
Mhm. I mean, a 4 village shipment, and I guess the Transcendence also gives 3 villages, which is a pretty good amount of villages to be in H2, to be honest. That's like what, 7 vills?
Yeah. They've each picked up a little pet. Mito's got a wolf, Buck the tame wolf. He's got the nuke clubman.
A strange pet, huh?
Oh, and we've got the summer palace here for Optimus. And Mito's Temple of Heaven. Yeah.
Hmm.
And he's getting a second TP as well. So
Interesting build order. You don't usually see a second trade post in H1. Curious to see what Mito goes for here. Has he sent the food crate already, or I think he has.
yeah, he has.
Okay.
So I think Opti will have a better eco, but what Mito might have the better ability to like steamroll in H3 just with probably more cards a bit faster because of the 2 TPs. So he's already stacking 2 shipments, so that's pretty nice.
Yeah. He hasn't shipped. He hasn't switched his consulate from France to British yet. So I think he's going for a fast fortress.
$80 coin Opti just got. It'll be certainly nice to get into the next stage.
Yeah, Optimus is macro looking for a fast fortress, it seems, and we have Mito here shipping the 700 wood. So he'll probably drop down a war academy and a village or 2.
Oh, I think we just got a raid from Gigs. Thank you so much, mate. Hope you had some good games. We've got a China mirror here on Colorado. First game of the series. And what's Opti just shipped?
No, that's the age up.
That's from the age up. Yeah, that's from the age up. But Mito's shipped wood.
Mito is going for the fast fortress.
Third TP. He really just wants to roll in H3, I'm pretty sure.
Especially in a China mirror where your unit shipments are really important, I think having the trade post gives you a really good advantage.
Yeah, I agree. Right now, I think I'm liking Mito's position a bit more. I wonder who will get up first, because that will also kind of dictate like how aggressive they can be, I guess.
Here's the thing, though. He has already invested into 3 trade posts. How many does he have another village? Because he might just get pop cap during the age up, and might not be able to get the unit shipments out.
He'll need his chop wood in transition, I'm sure.
Yeah, he'll need to get at least 2 villages to have constant unit production with the shipments going on. Curious.
Opti's going up now. Confucian Academy, so he'll get those skirms off the back, right?
Yeah, it should deliver 8. I think 7 Arquebusiers.
I think it's 8. Yeah.
Could be 8. Might be mistaken.
Oh, and we've got a subscription in the chat. Thanks, Steppenwolf. Appreciate it, man. We just see the explorers dueling it out. Any disciples being trained? Oh, yes. Opti might take this one.
Just opting to go for the XP by killing his disciples and the loot car. Decides to back off. So both players opting to go for the H3.
And they've all got different wonders. So we've got the Porcelain Tower from Mito here as well. So his eco will kind of be reinforced by this wonder here as well.
Pretty sure Mito is gonna switch it to wood to get all the villages done.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. We've got a forward base here. I like this. This will be really good for that early aggression into H3.
Pretty good choke point as well with the coin mine right there.
And Opti's up, immediately dropping down 2, racks and a market, yep. The Mito's getting stagecoach here.
He still has 2 shipments stacked, so he might just ship. I think he might go with the Meteor Hammers to begin with. What do you think?
I'm not sure. I'll be curious to see. And yeah, Opti knows that this forward base is here. So he's expecting pressure, hence why he's kind of just sitting in base, I think. And Mito's sending the meteor hammers now.
Optimus' score is way higher than Mito's right now, even with the 3 trade posts. I think it's just all the units.
I think it's all the units. I think you're right. Yep. Maybe a few more bills? No, actually, Mito has more. Oh, Opti has one more, actually.
Optimus
Here we go, guys.
Well. Yeah, here comes the 5 Meteor Hammer shipment as expected.
Mito's going to be pushing in, maybe trying to get a bill, but just met with bullets from the arquebusiers. Not going to be finding any bills today.
We can easily expect a really messy match, as considering that this is a Chinese mirror, so there's going to be a whole bunch of units just spammed on the screen right here.
Just smashing into each other.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard to explain and to micro the units for us. So we have a bunch of skirms from Optimus.
Yeah, do you think he's just gonna stick with that army of pike skirm?
Ideally, you should be mixing heavy cav as China, because those units are your main tank units, while your skirms are just your damage output. So without the heavy cav, you're pretty much in a disadvantage, I would say. And I think Mitoe is in a really good spot, even if it's just a few hand cav. This is good enough to do a lot of damage on Optimus's current army right now.
And Opti doesn't seem to be adding any cav anytime soon, except for he's training actually some now, and he's got the Brick Musk on the way.
Yeah, good decision to get the Musketeers out. He's still on the French consort.
Mito's still on the French, but I think he'll be swapping now.
Mito's score now catching up to Optimus. 1k score difference.
Well, he's actually in front now. The stagecoach is really nice, but Opti has actually picked up a trade post here, so he'll be kind of benefiting a little bit off that as well. Got a second TP from Opti as well. So I think they're just I don't know what they're doing. They're kind of just waiting till they have like a critical mass, and then they're going to push in. Either one isn't feeling too confident about pushing the other.
Here's the thing though, Mitoe already knows that heavy cav is on the way. Optimus knows heavy cav is there present on the map from Mitoe's side, so it's just him trying to get more anti-cav units on the field right now.
I think the Flying Crows will actually do really nicely for Opti in this mirror. It might make a difference actually. But I think Mito's actually got more units right here. He's certainly got a lot more cav.
He doesn't have enough to deal with all those Meteor Hammers though. He needs more heavy cav from himself, or just more Changdaos in general. The best thing he could do is just drop down a castle and just start making the Black Flag army, which is the Meteor Hammers and I think it's the Iron Flails and the Changdaos.
Yeah, we've got intervention coming in from Optimus here. And we've got Manchu on the way from Mitoe. It's a really nice card. I mean, we don't have a lot of cav here, but it's still really great units. I'll definitely deal with this
29
cav.
damage. 29 damage is really good for the Manchu, even if it's against skirms, because Chinese units have really low hit points, except they're a heavy cav. But they're really frail and really counter-specific units, so you need to really micro your shots with your skirms. Make sure you're shooting the arquebusiers and the Changdao rather than the heavy cav to get the most out of it. Now here comes the Iron Flails, and here comes the Manchu.
Here comes the Manchu, yeah, exactly. And this Flying Crow is going to be really nice for Opti. I'm not sure how Mito's going to deal with it. I guess he's just going to wait for enough units. Or Manchu. I think Manchu will kind of do well against that. And he also has Transcendence as well, keep in mind. And here it goes. The cav are kind of on the skirms right here, I feel. Barracks going down. Ancha doing some good work here. They've kind of cleaned up all of Opti's cav. Transcendence is in. Disciples as well.
A big mistake from Optimus right here, not putting the musketeers in melee mode against those Manchus. I think that would have made the difference right there, but still looks like we have Optimus winning this fight right here.
Mito's winning this fight for sure. There's still so much cav on the field and there's not much anti-cav.
He should have put those musketeers in melee mode. That's a lot of time wasted, not dealing enough damage because meteor hammers and iron flails have range resist.
What's Opti got on the way? So he's got more cav, but I don't think it'll be enough.
He needs to pop Minutemen right now to make something.
And there's still Manchu here, like, they're gonna do really well. That's it.
Yeah.
That's your first game. China Mirror. I know Mito's a big fan of China, so he's got a lot of expertise in the area. Going with the mini build, so, you know, it's reliable.
Interesting to see all the different strategies from China today. All 4 different Montos being played on the map.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to see kind of how that played out. I really liked the Flying Crow, but Transcendence is pretty good as well.
Yeah. I would say that the heavy cav right there dictated the fight on Mito's side.
And the Manchu as well, I reckon. Like,
yeah, the
Opti just didn't have any cav in that fight because they just got deleted. Eco's still pretty even. The Porcelain Tower probably made the difference in Stagecoach. Just by about 1,000 res. Sure. Yeah. But Might actually had less units in that fight, so...
But it's heavy cav, right? So they count as 2. So Mito technically has more quality units, I guess.
Yeah,
considering...
so... Great fight for Mito.
Alright, that was game 1. Let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, so China Mirror, the update this.
Really good start for game 1. Really well played from both sides. Porcelain Tower and the Trade Post really paying off for Mito in that match. A really greedy build. Maybe Optimus could have punished it if he had a push earlier, but...
I think Mito had a forward base, so he would have found that quite hard. And do you think he should have probably pushed the Stagecoach as well?
Yeah,
which would have just bought more time.
Exactly. But I think Optimus was just worried about the forward base just as much as pushing the trade posts. Mito even saw the heavy cav early on, so he should have just made more anti-cav units or shipped Manchu of his own, maybe.
So yeah,
that could have changed.
If you age with Skirm Wonder, you have to be aggro early. Yeah, I agree, Mini. And Opti kind of just sat in base.
I think the biggest problem was him not having units to deal with the 5 Meteor Hammer shipment early on.
Yeah, but that shipment didn't really do much. It was kind of just wait until you have a lot of units and then mash them in together.
It didn't do much, but it kind of scared Optimus into pushing into the map because 8 RQCs can't deal with 8 RQCs and like 3/4 Semdow's can't deal with 5 Meteor.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I guess you're right.
5 Meteor Hammers is probably like the best shipment as China you should send.
Yeah, so maybe he should have sent it as well. Yeah, that's what Mini's saying.
Considering that you already have 7 skirms, I think ideally you should send your 5 Meteor Hammers. You would think that 10 skirms or 10 Changdao is a pretty good shipment, but those are just more numbers. But with these 5 Meteor Hammers, you're getting a lot more base attack and more range resist, basically.
Okay, so the next lobby is up. Just waiting on them to start.
Mhm.
Cav better with Transcendence. For sure. And Mercs as well, better with Transcendence.
Yeah, Transcendence really helping Mitoe out there in that fight. Especially healing up those meteor hammers. Really, really scary.
Yeah, I guess while we are waiting, I can talk about ECL, the ESOC Challengers League, which is coming up right after the EPL, and pretty much it's a similar tournament to EPL, but it's for kind of players. I think it was 1400 elo to 1900 elo. So go to ESOC, sign up. I've signed up. So if you want to beat me, sign up. No,
I've
but I'll
shared
be
the link on Twitch chat if anyone
yeah.
wants to take a look.
It'll be a really fun tourney. I'm keen for it. It's the second season, so it'd be great to see some up and coming players battle it out.
Yeah,
I heard
everyone is welcome.
I heard somewhere that this is where Unger's got his kind of start in the big leagues.
Now's your chance to get on to the big leagues.
Yeah.
For those curious, I posted the ESOC community website again. You can go over there and join the Discord. The link's in the link. On the website. So feel free to join. Everyone's welcome. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask on the Discord, and we'll help you out.
And we have Civ picks for the next game. Mito's Dutch against Opti's India.
Ooh.
They're gonna be starting soon.
Did we get predictions in for game 1? I don't recall.
Oh yeah, can some of the mods get this going, please? Thank you. The India black flag does look super cool.
Yeah,
that was one of their old flags, right?
I don't recall. Indian flag was totally different from this one. It used to be something else. The colors used to be the same, I believe, but it was the logo that was different.
Oh, my overlay is weird. Let me sort this out. Thanks, Minnie. Why is it like this? It's because my game in the background is kind of coming through. How do I sort this out again? I'll just... Maybe that'll work.
Mm-hmm. The players are just setting up their lobby, so just give them a few minutes. The players are just restarting the games just to make sure we don't go out of sync in the recordings.
Oh, Opti needs 2 minutes, apparently.
Yeah.
Did that fix it? Oh no, that didn't fix it. Why is this being so silly?
ESOC staff can participate, I believe. I remember someone talking about it.
And it seems like the game is up. Oh, can a mod do a prediction, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
Right now we are waiting for players. Oh. Alright, don't...
Hmm.
Okay, let me get a restart, I guess.
Just hold on for a second. Oh.
Oh, so I think Opti crashed.
Let me just check in with them.
Yeah, so Opti DC'd. Okay. And I will restart my game, because it is bugged.
Use your arrow keys to go down to the glitch button.
Oh, that is handy. Thank you.
I've been there multiple times. And now we just press escape. Or just go the easy way and do Alt F4, I guess.
Oh wait, I need to fix up Opti's name. It's weird. I will do that in a bit. Ah, Pixel, I think it's still bugs. I think I'll just Alt F4.
Yeah, that's fine. Please still wait till we still have like 3-4 minutes for Optimus to get back into the game, so you have time. Looks like both Optimus and Lopsided are facing technical difficulties.
No, it's just that when the game recognized that Opti crashed, it was like, no, Opti didn't crash. We're still waiting for him to join, and it just came up with that waiting for players screen.
Yeah.
So it's not lot problems, it's DE things.
Yeah, blame it on the game. We have the new ID for their lobby. Could be an admin win. I don't think that's an admin win. The players didn't.
Yeah, I think they just rehost.
Like the game crashed as soon as Optimus got on. So. And Optimus couldn't see. He didn't even scout the map at all. So it's fair to just restart.
Japan is a vegetarian civ, but then they have Naginata's animal abuse. Interesting insight.
I mean, they aren't eating Naginata, the cavalry of the Naginatas, right? They're just using them.
They're not eating them?
I don't know what he means. I mean, what's the difference between a vegetarian and animal A? I don't know what's the difference between like this.
Okay, I think the game's up.
Could you screen share? What?
Oh yeah.
We have a raiding party of 16. Thanks for the raid, Lazarus.
Everyone. And yes, here we go. Game 2, Grand Checker. We have Mitoe on the bottom playing Dutch. And in the top we have Opti playing India. So yeah, I mean, what do you think about this map, Pixel? Obviously there's no trade post here. And so I think Dutch and India are good picks on this map.
Yeah, two really good saves, really strong saves, obviously. You start out with one coin mine, and the rest of the coin mines are all 10 mines, I believe. So less coin on those mines. So Dutch would have an easier time just getting banks. So they don't really have to move out on the map except for getting in hunts. But you start off with plenty of hunts around your base. I think around 3 hunts, if I'm right. That was super close. But India
At
seems to have
least
at least
two.
1 or 2.
I think India's looking better than Dutch right now, but Dutch got actually I think 4 llamas, which is really nice. He really doesn't want India getting those llamas.
4 llama is pretty good considering India has 2 explorers and still hasn't found a single llama yet. Or maybe he has.
Oh, picking up 100 coin treasure. That's a free bill there.
That's going to speed up the age up time for Dutch considerably faster.
Yep, and 2 llamas as well. He's just finding a jaguar. Have a look at decks now. Mito's sending 3 vills. I think this is a pretty standard Dutch deck. Would like to see Bosniaks, but apart from that, I think it looks fine. What do you think?
He does have the church card in H2, so maybe we could see some mercenaries from the church being played.
Some big boy Stradiots, yeah. And let's have a look at Opti. I think another pretty standard deck for India. Nothing too surprising here.
He's opting to go with the 2 infinite rockets in H4.
Yeah.
Interesting thing to note about the 2 Mysorean rockets that India gets is that they don't have a negative multiplier against cavalry, so they do pretty much well against all units. For those who didn't know.
Opti getting 100 food, so really nice treasures on either side here.
Hopefully we have predictions going on in chat. The mods. Place your bets. Is it going to be Mitoe winning with the Dutch or India winning with Optimus? And Optimus winning with India. Sorry about that.
I know I've seen Mitoe play Dutch quite a bit recently, and I think he loves to play kind of like a bit more eco-orientated. So I wouldn't be surprised if we... Yeah, I was going to say that. I wouldn't be surprised if we see like 4 or 5 banks in H2.
It is possible to get at least 5 banks by 8 minutes, so...
Wow, he's microing like 2 Jags at the same time. Whacking one with his sword and just shooting the other. Yeah, let's have a look at age ups. Yeah, so we got the Carney Martyr for Opti. Obviously, this only covers not even... Oh, 1 coin mine in the back. There we go. Probably this hunt here. And then Mitoe is going out with Quartermaster, which is your standard age up for Dutch.
Yeah, he has macroed enough to get the first bank, and now he's going to switch all over to food and get the second bank with 400 wood. And we might see the bank wagon as his first shipment, maybe, or it could be 700 wood. Depending on what he wants to go for. Does Mitoe know what Optimus aged up with?
Yeah, he's just scouting it here.
Yeah, he just saw the card in Mitoe.
Yeah.
So Mitoe might be predicting an eco-focused play from India. This might be a slow game, to be honest.
90 coin from Mitoe there. Another nice treasure.
Look at the map, man. There's almost all the treasures have been picked up except for one.
2. 1.
Or two. Yeah, my bad.
Oh no, you're right. This one's been taken as well.
Oh, so it's just the map bug then.
Yeah, just a map bug. Big
There's
Wagon
one.
as your first card in H2 for Mitoe.
Mhm.
So, are we just gonna see some like semi-FFs, or are we actually gonna see some H2 play?
Looks like racks are going down for India. Or is that the consulate? Oh, the stable start.
Yeah.
So we might see some Zambracks early on.
Zams into skirms. Surely we'll see some Soa first.
Optimus has scouted Mito's base, so he knows he's booming up with the banks. 3 banks and no racks still yet, so a pretty greedy start. But obviously more eco-focused.
Yeah, we got
4
4
banks.
banks.
Do you think we'll see a 5th bank before 7 minutes?
Sure we will. It seems like the macro's there for it. Oh, we're dropping in barracks here right now. Maybe in a bit. Getting our steel traps in as well.
Here comes the
Very-
700 wood bank.
Very nice start for Mitoe in my opinion. She's
4
got a
banks.
Soa in queue.
I mean, 4 banks by before 5:30 is pretty good.
Getting a full batch out. I'm sure we're just going to see some raiding from Opti here.
Does Mitoe know the stable start? Has he even scouted the stable? I doubt.
No, oh yes he has. So he's aware of maybe some cav coming into raid here.
And he is training pikes, so he is prepared for it. 5 pikes in queue, it should be popping out soon.
Oh, this should be really nice if we can go right here. Lovely. Perfect timing, really.
Yeah, that's all the servers gone right there. He might escape with a few.
Maybe he might escape with 1 if he can pull this one away. Or
He's trying to
3.
pull quick.
Oh, quick wall.
walls.
Ah, damn. So close, Mitoe. Nice play, though. Getting the 5th bank here as well.
Not taking a single damage on the pikes and losing 2 servers from India. I mean, probably a better damage.
Yeah, I think Opti targeted the Explorer. And I think just all the pathing there, kind of, some of the Soa got stuck. But we're seeing a forward base from Opti here. And another good catch, just is Soa sitting idle here in the middle.
Might pick up the Explorer as well. That's 45 XP. Dutch is floating on a ship, and is he gonna?
I
save
think
it for
he's going to
10?
try Age, because he's floating on res as well, so maybe he'll save it for H3. Is Opti looking to Age? No, he's sending in the export card, yeah.
We might see Delhi's out. Does he? Is he? Oh, he's going with the consulate, so he's probably going with the Ottomans now. He's waiting for the export, so the relations are much cheaper. He can get it for 25.
Yeah.
So he'll be able to get both the ASAPs and the dailies out.
Some Gurkha on the field now. I wonder if Opti's going to look to Age soon, because I think Mito's, he's on the way right now. He's going up with Prince, so he'll be in at H3 very soon. So Opti's going to want to either do some damage here, which I don't think he'll really be able to pull off with just like about 10 units here. Fuser and some Gurkha.
Sovas are pretty weak, so 3 Townsender shots should be able to kill one Sova.
Oh,
Not losing any
nice.
pikes. so
Nice
far.
micro going in and out of cover mode.
Hasn't lost a single pikeman yet.
No, but it did force Mitoe to pop Minutemen, so I think that's a win in Opti's books. He should probably just back off now. Try Age. But I think he's committing to the H2. He doesn't look like he's going to Age anytime soon.
Now this is when Mitoe is really gonna steamroll with those rioters and skirms.
I mean, yeah, we've got Skirms on the way now, and he's just gonna be able to, I feel like, just push once they come in.
Mitoe's eco is looking really good, right? 5 banks and 25 ults.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's doing better than Opsy right now in terms of eco, although Opsy's on 36 vils, so... Oh, nice pop.
India is trying to age up.
Yeah,
Might
sending
probably
700
see
coin.
Chamina Gate to get those Mansabdar units. Is about to click up.
What are we gonna see? Yep, you're right.
Mhm.
I think Vita can just push here. He knows that he's kind of in the lead as he's age ahead. He's got more units, better quality units, so he should definitely take out this forward base and then just put pressure on top D.
Yeah. He's making more rioters, so he knows the Mahout is coming with the age up. I think composition wise, we might see more Mahouts in play with workers. I think it would be nice if Mitoe could mix in a few Hussars to get a few cheeky raids. And maybe just get on top of the skirms as well. The forward base of Optimus is going down.
Yeah, and the skirmass is looking pretty nice from Mitoe here. Few so oh, actually no, it's the Remulets. Going to go raid from Opti.
Yeah, Dutch has taken back the map control.
Opti doesn't actually have a Rax right now, so he's gonna need a going down somewhere. He doesn't have the wood for it.
He should unqueue some villagers and get the racks down.
Oh, that's a nice raid. Mitoe,
Who doesn't notice it?
you gotta notice it.
Uh-oh, he's busy with the fight.
That's like, how many vills is he? There's, I don't know, like at least 5.
I think he's lost like 8 kills right there.
He's
down to 27.
He's just noticed. Oh dear.
Oh no.
I mean, Mito's in Opti's base. If he can just like keep doing some damage here, he might be able to just steamroll with the just amount of units he has. I think he's just got to stay in my Opti's base right now.
The only way Optimus can beat this mass if he has a mass of skirms of his own right now. As of right now, he just has Sovers and a few Gurkhas. That's
There's still H2 as well, so he doesn't have a
yeah,
Rax.
that's still is too. He might pick off the elephant right here.
But Mito's like macro is just completely idle right now. That just really threw him off.
But the dailies are going back to base right now. I think they'll come around.
And speaking of macro, Opti's macro is terrible as well. It has 23 vils and wood.
He's just getting the unit upgrades, that's why. So opting to go with the veteran Sovers. So we might see more Sovers in action. Looks like Sover Gurkha composition with a few Mahouts. And we have the dailies just being annoying. But
Just getting picked off.
Mitoe doing a good job at keeping those dailies aware and picking them off completely.
Yep. So Opti actually has like double the villas of Mitoe, but Mito's on 5 banks, so it's probably somewhat even. Maybe Indy's in front with the Carney.
He
We
does
got
have
some
4 Mahouts. Oh, okay.
Mahouts here.
But he really needs the skirmass. But this is such a big army of Mitoe that this could be game ending for Optimus right here if he can't make units out.
Yeah, I mean, like this is a lot of Reuters. Like I think this will deal with that unit comp quite well.
Easily.
Opti can't really push this right now. And Opti can just, not Opti, Mitoe can just siege these houses out the front. Try to house, possibly.
Yeah, the scores are looking rough for Optimus right now.
And Opti's got nothing in queue. He's got 22 vills on wood still, 17 idle.
Yeah, he is copycat, so he can't train any more units. He's being forced to stop more wood to get more houses. Those
And-
guys are getting picked off.
Mito's got like so many units reinforcing as well. He's popping Miniman though. He's popping ASAPs. This is go time. Go, go, go.
I doubt if the Mahouts get on top of all those terms, this might be a game changer, but rioters are just melting away on those Mahouts.
Yeah, I
Still
mean the Roders are just body blocking, doing a very good job. All the Mahouts pretty much gone down. Just a few so are left. There's still like a lot of skirms here.
But ASAPs are putting in the work, but it's the skirm match that's troubling Optimus right now.
I don't really see how Opti kind of comes out on top here. He's got really nothing in queue because his macro was so off for so long.
He's still holding off. He still has the Mansabdar in it, so he's getting good value out of the skirms. But here comes the Hussars.
I like the Huss switch, it's exactly what Mito needs. There's no anti-cav on the field for Opti right now.
Here comes the veteran Hussar with amplify shipment as well. Yeah, Mito is really in a demanding position right here.
Yeah, and Opti's just sending skirms, like he's got nothing to counter the cav. I feel like this is probably over. And that's it, second game down. GG, Mito takes it again. I think that raid was really nice. At the end of the day, Opti's unit comp just couldn't really defend against massive Reuters, I guess.
Yeah, I think the problem was just not having enough skirms to deal with the skirm and rioters.
And not having anti-cav in the end there as well. Like if he had, no, maybe some Sepoy or some Zams, that might have done better. He could have held the Huss off, maybe might have backed off a bit.
Was did he send the 3 Mahout shipment or did he train them? I doubt he trained. He did.
He did send them.
And I'm not sure if that was the right play.
This I like a lot.
Maybe
This I like a lot.
Urumi could have helped out a lot.
Yeah? Well, who's favored in this matchup, do you think? Maybe I'll ask chat as well, because I'm actually not sure. It seems like...
It was mostly on Mito's side because he had the 5 bank eco going on. The villager raid was huge, obviously, but the 5 banks just paid off super fast.
So that's 2 on the board for Mito. Opti's still yet to
Exploring
take
the
a game.
backside. Wow.
Oh yeah, something to note, the coin mine is all the way up forward, so it doesn't have a safe coin mine on the map.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you were right.
Yeah, it was a really bad position for India. Still collecting coin from the sides, but I don't think Mito noticed that. So that's 2-0, Mito to Optimus. Maybe Agra could work. I guess so, but I guess he wanted to opt for the more eco-focused approach. I guess he wasn't expecting to go H3 early, so maybe.
Yeah, would Agra have been the right decision there? He could have probably raided a bit more, idled Mito a bit more, prevented the H3 from coming as soon, and maybe held in the middle.
Agra would have bought him more time to just mass up, to be honest. But I guess Optimus's plan was just to raid a bit, and just go H3 himself. But we didn't have enough units to get out.
Yeah, I mean, Mato's Dutch is always very strong.
Yeah, really strong.
Knows the Civ
Really well.
in and out. Yep. Okay, I hope this game actually like works. Maybe third time lucky. Just seeing if the game is gonna bug out again. Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So I guess we'll move on to the next game, but I will cast this later.
That's very frustrating.
Hearing the background sounds of the game. Yeah, we're just trying to watch the spectator, but the spectator is bugging out, so we can't. The game's just pausing in between. So I guess we'll have to wait for game 4 then, and we'll get a recording of game 3 and cast that.
I'm just trying, just going in and out of the game. Actually, this might
Yeah, it seems fine. Let's.
this might be better. Okay. Fingers crossed, everyone. But this looks like it should work now. Okay. Okay, I think we're live. Yeah, game 3. Again, we've gone through the matchup, we've gone through the map. For like what feels like the 4th time, but here we are. Yeah, what do you think about this matchup on this map, Pixel?
You can't really say, man. Spain could do anything, especially in a Spain mirror. I'm not sure what both the players are thinking, but obviously going for the trade posts. But Optimus picking up a treasure on the way, an 85 coin treasure.
85 coin treasure. Yep, will be good for the age up.
So could be a fast fortress from Optimus side. Annually coin pickup is usually indicates a fast fortress. Meanwhile, on the other hand, we have Mitoe picking up the first trade post and working on some treasures. So we have a first shipment coming in from Optimus is the 3 wills.
So yeah, I don't think Opti's actually, he's gone for a market start, so he won't be going out with a TP, but Mitoe has gone with the TP. So I guess we have a look at decks now. We do see the House of Trastamara. So maybe we'll have a long H2 for Opti here and play that card to get into H3. What about Mitoe? We do have CM in deck, but well, we do have the same cards, so maybe we'll see some H2 play. What do you think?
No church card, so we won't be seeing the Halberdier push this game. I think we might see a full-on H2 play from Optimus, but Mito's card deck could indicate he could go for an H2 play with the House of Transtamara card, but He could always send it later to go H4 faster and cheaper. So we
That's
might
true,
see
yeah.
that also. So I'm not sure what the players are going to go with, but we have capitalism from Mitoe. So
Yeah,
I think Mitoe is going for a fast fortress. What do you think?
I think we'll see a FF out of Mito, and they're both sending capitalism, so
Hmm.
I think
Maybe a potential.
I like Mito's position a bit more just because he has the TP. Spain works so well with that extra XP.
Mhm. I agreed, man. I think if Optimus goes for a fast fortress himself, Mito might stand a better chance because he just gets shipments much faster. And looks like we have the governor age up.
That's for Opti, and
Mhm.
Mito hasn't clicked up yet. He's going with a 16 Vil age up. Interesting. So he
I
will
think
be
he
a
got
bit
a.
delayed.
Oh, yeah, I think Mito might have got the edge with a few food treasures early on. So that's really helping him up with the early age up time.
But it's actually scattered
Uh,
a lot of the map.
mhm.
He's got a second hunt as well.
You really need to have good map control on this map. You really have to expand out of the base because all your other command mines are right outside the cliffs, and same goes for the hunts as well.
Ooh, I
Oh,
think
that's
Opti
unfortunate.
went to drop a TP and Mito actually
Uh,
just staunched it from him.
yeah, that was a big steal. You don't see that every day.
Yeah, so now he has to go this one.
Mhm.
Nice.
So I think he might have lost. I don't think he has lost any wood because he was just a bit slow. Yeah, Mito just snagging the trade post a second earlier before
Um,
Optimus could get it.
yeah, I'm interested that he wouldn't go for this TP though, because then that would allow him to get Stagecoach, but he's gone for instead this one on the opposite side of the map.
Maybe I guess he wants to make sure that
¿Cuál es su
he
comando?
doesn't siege both the trade post easily, so he has to run across the map to get the other one.
Maybe.
Not
So we got 5 Vils here from Opti, which is definitely more eco-orientated approach. Steel traps as well, and a church in the back.
Hmm.
However, Mito's just
you-
going straight to age 3.
Do you usually get a church super early on as Spain? Because I don't see that unless you have a church card in the deck.
I don't think so. I mean, all the Spain mains tell me in chat, but I think he's just going for definitely a more H2 kind of orientated approach.
But he is sending a 700 coin behind this, so I'm not quite sure why he went with the church.
No, he's not sending 700 coin.
Oh
That's
no,
Mito.
I mean might. Oh yeah.
So,
Oh, sorry, my bad.
so Mito's got in-base outpost, which is interesting. I guess he wants to play a bit defensive.
But the thing about this map is you really have to move out, or else you'll get really punished for it if Optimus takes map over
Yeah.
Mito.
Like, generally, you kind of move onto this kind of like flat area down here where there's a few coin mines, there's a few more hunts, and where the TP
Very
line
few hunts on
is.
this. Really limited hunts. There's not much food on the map. I think Mito
up from
got
Mito.
really unfortunate hunt spawn down south. He doesn't seem to have much hunts compared to Optimus up north.
Oh, we've got
Optimus
1,
has
2, 3. Opti has 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5. Guess if you include this one, that's 4. So yeah,
I
maybe
mean, he
a
does
hunt
have.
didn't spawn for Mito.
Maybe.
Oh well, it's a Spain mirror. Maybe we won't get to the point where they're running out of hunts.
Maybe. And we have age ups. What are the age ups? I think it's probably the Hussar age up, right? The
Scout.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So that's-
Opti's aging up as well with the Scout, and he's training dogs.
both identical age ups from both the team, both players, but we have different build orders coming from both sides.
And here we go, the native TP. This is the Berbers, isn't it?
Sudanese.
Oh no, this is the Sudanese, so no Berbers in base. He's getting the Red Sea trade. Was
The two outpost wagons or military buildings, I suppose. So he's gonna drop it down.
okay. I've seen actually this kind of tech being used on this map quite a bit.
Hmm.
I think it's quite cost effective.
Doesn't
Opti's
the tech
score.
cost? Wait, doesn't the tech cost like 250 wood and 250 food? Could you just double check with the tech?
It's oh, that can't be right.
No, check on Mitoe's perspective.
Oh, he's building it as well. Oh, maybe it's
Not
bad.
that one. It is bugged. Yeah, it's. I think pretty sure it's like 250 wood and 250, or it's 200 wood and 200 food. So
Maybe, but we got the H3 in here for Mito. Got the 4 Hus. Gonna try get a few vills, I guess. And he's gonna be met with dogs and more Hus, so don't get snared. Very good, Mito.
Yes.
Very good awareness. Wouldn't want to lose any of those units there. And Opti's happy to just make Musk and some goons, I guess. Let's see what he sends. Maybe the Falcons. Yep.
he is housed right now. He's not making houses at all.
Mito himself has some goons and skirms on the field and he was sending Spanish gold. Now he's just going for the 1000 wood. So maybe he'll take this TP, draw a few more houses, get market text, something like that.
I think he's baiting the hussars with the seizing. He does have goons, which both players are opting for the huss goon combination with a few musketeers.
Yeah, but Mito's going more skirms, Opti's making more musks, so interesting to see how this plays out. Got the 2 Falc timing in for Opti now. Mito back off, don't get snared. Might lose a few Hus here. He can't take this fight. He can't take this fight.
Yeah, he doesn't see the mass. He doesn't. Oh, now he sees the 2 falcons.
He's lost all his Hus. The goons are probably... He's gonna lose all his units. Just for maybe a Falc?
I don't think he could get this one.
Oh, Mito. I
Loses his focus.
don't lose these goons.
He's not paying attention.
Oh dear. He's sending Falcons now, but he just doesn't have any units.
I don't think he should be sending the falcon. Probably lancers might be a good call, but he does have musketeers on the field.
And Opti has more eco behind this as well. Like, he just needs to push Opti. He's got the units. I guess he'll go for the TP.
Was it really worth diving in for the 2 falconets? I mean, you could have shipped your own 2 falconets to capitalize on that.
No, I don't think so. Like, he didn't even get both of them. If you got both of them, then maybe you could say it was worth it, but like, that was 4 Hus, 5 Skirm, and 5 goons that went down. That was definitely north of 2000 res, and what he killed a Falc, which is 500 res. So, not a good trade.
But the trade post is buying Mito some time to reminds. But Optimus's score is looking really high up there.
He's sending
Let's go.
pikes. Interesting. And yeah, Opti's sending lances. I think he just needs to kind of push now, but he's got the window.
He knows Mito is really low on score, so he should be taking the opportunity to poke Mito and get a few kills and not let him remass.
Yeah, I agree. And he's actually taken the Berbers here as well, so maybe he can capitalize on having the military advantage and getting a few more vills. But he's going for the coin mine.
It's not the best thing because salt mines gather super slow.
Yeah, it's a good late game tech. It's a good late game tech because they still gather faster than plantations. But wait, I don't think you can call them that anymore. They're estates, sorry.
Estates.
And Marvelous Year coming in for Opti, so he's gonna be just booming, I guess.
He does have stagecoach in.
Yeah, he does have stagecoach in. He's dropping a second TP Opti. But Mito's got the 2 Falc timing. 2 Falcs as opposed to 1 Falc might actually make a difference here.
But he does have a lot of lancers, and Mito doesn't have much goons to answer for that. I mean, he does have pikemen, but pikemen still get picked off by those skirms and maybe those falconets.
Yeah, he did manage to pick up the TC here, which is nice, dropping his own TP.
Optimus deciding not to contest the trade post for now.
I think he can take this fight, honestly.
I think he's waiting for the perfect window. Does he have any unit shipments today?
He doesn't have any unit shipments, but he's getting the Berbers.
Oh, they're gonna pop from the...
Yeah, it's go time. Berbers gonna want to get on these goons, I guess.
Okay, the falconets are trading shots.
One Falc down. Both each have one more Falc.
He's still low on health. He could still take it out.
There's still a few Lancers on the field for both players. And yeah, I think Opti takes this one. Yep.
Yeah, really good. Really good for him to deciding to wait on those camels. Really paying off. Getting the snare, forcing Mito to take the fight. Really well played by Mito at the end.
And Mito resigns.
The game.
That's the game. Yeah, like I feel like Opti just got a few like lucky pickings. Mito, it was here when Mito decided to waste all his army to kill a Falc, and then he was just able to mass more units and kind of just right click, wait for Mito to push in. Do you think if Mito should have just kind of played more defensively, maybe sent Marvelous Seer if he has it in his deck? Oh, he doesn't. Oh, no, he does. Oh, that's Opti's deck. Yeah, that's Mito's deck. I think he should have just sent that, dropped another TC, and tried to boom. Oh, I missed this raid as well, actually. That's probably another reason why he resigned.
Yeah, there was a raid down south. So he probably lost majority of his wills. What's the will count like? 37 to...
It was dead even at the ends, but I guess Mito was down the entire time, and Opti was just about to make those Berbers, so...
Yeah. A really good play by Optimus here. Mito just taking really bad fights early on, which costed him the game.
So, yeah, Opti gets a game on the board. Let's go.
So that scores 2-1.
Yep, we love a competitive series.
Still no predictions. Can we have the mods in the chat get predictions for us? Thank you.
Two 2-1 with Opti taking the Spain mirror. Nice.
Maybe game 4 might be another mirror matchup.
Maybe, they do seem to be a fan of him. And actually, we already have the lobby for the next game. We'll see if it's live.
It should be.
Yeah, here it is.
Civ picks. What are the Civ picks? We don't know yet. Oh, it's Germany and Portuguese. Mito is playing Germany and Portuguese is being played by Optimus. And I think we are playing on Saguenay. I may be wrong about that.
We're on Dakota right now. Up here in the north, Mito playing the Germans. And down here in the south, we have Opti playing Ports. What do you think about this matchup?
I think it might be a straight FF play for both civs right here. Obviously, if Optimus gets a free fast fortress, he might just do the timing push with the 3 organ guns.
I think so. I think we'll see Germany maybe raiding a bit in H2, but just probably going for a semi-FF. Doesn't want to stay in H2 too long, and then going up to H3 to get his power spike with all his very good unit shipments.
Yeah. Not really a water map for Portuguese, but I guess he could still make the town centers work. Just get the map, secure those hunts and the coin mines. So we might see a second town center dropped in base or just towards left. Just give me a second. I'll be right back.
No worries. So Opti's going up with a market, which I think is kind of like the standard right now. You don't start with a TP, you get your hunting dogs, and maybe you get a TP in transition. And so I think both civs will be dropping those TPs. Transition, what's Mito getting? He's getting a nice 80 food treasure. Gonna be lovely for Germany to get up just a bit early.
Sorry
Maybe,
about
no worries. Maybe even a 16 Vil age up.
Let's have a look at the decks, shall we?
Decks coming, yes, they have. So we've got some Merc shipments for Mito. Very standard Germany deck. He's got the 3 dops in there. He's got the big unit shipments in age 3. What about Opti?
Spice trade.
Yes,
So I think we
Spice
might
trade.
see-
And he's actually sent for Fertorius, which I'll be interesting to see what people think about that.
Fetorius is still a decent card, but you need to have all 3 TCs to really pay it off. Like
Yeah,
super
that's right.
fast. Still a decent card. Oh, looks like we have a really bad hunt macro from Mito over here. And an idle villager. I think he's missed that. I just had an idle villager. I think he wasn't paying attention towards the hunts.
Oh yeah, he's kind of backcoded this hunt, which is a shame because all these Vils are gonna have to. Oh no, they can all fit on that one hunt.
But it's not really the best thing, especially against Germany when they're really allowed to raid your villages.
Yeah, well he'll herd this hunt in, I'm sure. He should be fine.
Or he could just drop the second TC, but there's no gold mines to secure on that side.
Yeah, I think generally you want to drop your second DC quite close.
Yes.
Yeah, Mito's just getting his market tech's going to be getting a TP as well. He's going with a quartermaster.
Pretty
And
standard start.
yeah, Opti's also going up with the quartermaster. On Mother Nature. That's why I was picking everywhere. E5
Yeah,
wood.
Both players playing really standard. Wouldn't be surprised to see them pick up the native crease to get the CDBs out.
Yeah, I'll be
Could be
curious. Curious to see if they
It could
do
be
that.
really good.
Both players have kind of been making the most of the natives on each map, so I think that's definitely a possibility.
The Kayan Share Rider could be really good against Germany because they get a multiplier against cav units. So Portuguese could probably utilize the Canadian natives.
I think Opti stole Mito's trading post. He got his revenge from last game. So yeah, Mito opting to take this TP in the middle here.
Optimus could possibly deny the trade post because he has those bears and tomahawks coming. So I think he might deny this trade post from Mito, which could be really huge for Optimus.
The Explorer has a lot of HP. I highly doubt he'll be able to do anything.
These 2 units are pretty good to take out the Explorer. He just needs to get in melee mode. He needs to put the Tomahawk in melee mode to get the most out of it, but it seems like the trade post is going up and we have Spice Trade as first card from Portuguese.
Yep, so a bit of H2 play, a bit of booming.
Seems like more of an H2. Yeah, both players are opting to play H2 by the looks of it. And here comes the 2 Uhlans and the 3 settler wagons.
Yes, we got a stable start from Germany as well, which I think is a really nice play. Just going to be trying to idle port as he gets up to H3, I think.
Oh, both players are opting to start stable.
Yeah, that's true.
And Mito does scout the stable from Optimus with the native scout, so he knows what's coming. And the 2 Uhlans have arrived, but I don't think he can do much.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to get any value out of those.
Mhm.
Ulan's
Looks like
here.
the
Oh,
explorer is about to
actually,
go down.
surely he could get one of these villas if he sees it.
Surely, but he,
He sees it's dead. He might actually get this one. Nice, and he might get another one because he's running that way. Yep.
so picks off one of them.
I mean, that Tomahawk putting in work right there.
And the bonus damage as well because of picking off one villager. Just, I mean, it is Portuguese. He does have 2 town centers producing, so he could just capitalize on that fairly
Oh.
easily. But one
Another
exposed
vill
will
gone
get
down.
taken out. Yeah, you gotta get those tons loaded in super early, especially against Germany.
I mean, Opti doesn't have any units on the field yet. He's just starting to queue some Huss. So yeah, he's got to be careful of these raiding Ulan. Does he have great coats in? No, he does. Oh yes, he does. So that's nice. Get your great coats in. Is Harrison in chat? I hope he is.
19 wills at this point of the game is not looking good because Mitoe is on the will lead with those stepper wagons.
I think that's just port though.
Yeah, Germany can't really push under 2 TCs, but he might just take this fight right now to clear out the Hussarness.
I think he's just happy to idle, kill a few units. I think that's a win in his books, just delaying age up.
Any idle time is good idle time. And he's just gonna clean up those 3 Hussars, but gonna lose 2 Ulans into that.
I think that's a great trade because like Opti's been idle for like maybe 10 or 20 seconds there. He's sending
he's
so
been
much
really
food
good.
right now. Forcing him to make pikes as well, which will kind of screw up his macro if he wants to go H3.
He has picked up the Cree native trade course, so he is training CDBs out of it.
Yes.
So Mitoe still hasn't picked up the natives, but is he planning on aging up? He does have 3 trade posts, so
I think he'll age up now. He's sending 700 coin.
he could get stagecoach going for this map. He does have the trade post under his control now, and the map as well.
Yeah, and we've got all the vills switching over to food, so we'll definitely be seeing it age up any minute now.
Yeah, Germany not losing a single villager so far, and Optimus is really hurt on eco, but it looks like he's about to age up before Germany does. But Germany does have the military units in its favor.
No, I think Germany will age up beforehand. Like Germany's about to click up, whereas Opti just got the 700 coin in.
But Mitoe decides to make 5 Husks and not deciding to age up here. Might lose his mass. This is not
if he gets his pikes in here, he might be able to get a good trade, but
yeah, he wins the he should win the fight right here.
Germany will win this, for sure.
Yeah, picking up all those units, which could have been an age up, but
I mean,
the smartest just.
Yeah, that was a great trade for Mitoe. And it does seem like we're going to be getting the TP line for Mitoe, but Opti's just another TP, which Mito's already scouted.
Here comes the push on under his base though.
Ooh.
Picking off a lot of vills.
I think he just picked off one vill actually.
Yeah, single vill.
Some musks here. I think this is actually great for Mitoe because it's just delaying the age up from ports by so much. Like he's had to make musks and more Huss. More vills going down. He's sending 600 coin now.
He's not training any more musketeers, so he might be planning to age up right now.
I think so.
But Optimus really needs to do a better job at hurting the Huns down south and the east of his town center. It's
and all these
Ulans everywhere on the map, man.
Ulans will still win this.
Yeah, he should be able to win this fight, but deciding not to take it. and sending in 8 skirmishers behind this, with followed up by 700 wood. Optimus is looking in a really rough position right now.
Yeah, Mito just cleans this. It's not even going to be close. Yep.
He does pick off a few lands though, but
I think that's a pretty good trade for him, but there's still like 8 left. And all these villas are actually quite far away from the TC. He's surely going to get at least one.
oh, he gets the Explorer to snare the EU lands, but he's still gonna lose a single villager right there.
And he had to pop Minutemen. What's Opti doing? So he's going up now. The Ethiopian Queen, which is the 4 Shuttle, I think.
Yeah, the Shuttle Warriors. I don't think it's 4, it's probably a bit more than that. I think it's 6 Shuttle Warriors. I might be wrong about that.
Was it 6? Okay, I could be wrong.
Yeah, 4 is not a good value for that age up, I would say. It does have a shipment in deck, so we might see Halberdiers as his first shipment, but he does have skirms out in the field. So it
And
could
getting
be...
his TP as well, yep.
Yeah.
Stagecoach on the way. 29 vils for Mito, and despite the rating, Opti's on 39 vils, so I guess the settler wagons make the difference, so they're probably quite even. But with Stagecoach coming in, I think Mito will definitely be ahead.
Mito could deny this 30C if he scouts it out with his Ulans, which is coming down from south. But I think he might get away with this. Mito now fully pressurizing on the north corner of Opti's base.
And it's actually 5 Shuttle Warriors, by the way.
Oh, it is 5. Okay, so we both were on then.
Yeah. So,
Are
yeah.
they veteran shuttles or just regular shuttles?
Elite Shuttle
They are
Warrior,
vet,
which I
yeah.
think is a vet. Yeah.
Yeah, so those are vet. So I guess that's a fair trade. They could still do really good against those skirms, but against Ulans, I don't think so. Yeah, Optimus really needs to mass up before engaging in any fights. He's been constantly throwing away small batches of units against a mass of Ulans.
Yeah, and I think he's trying to go industrial, maybe.
Could
He's
see a
stacking the food. Oh no, so he's sending goons. He was sending 1,000 coin, I think. But yeah, he's floating like a ton of food.
He's not picking up his wood crates either. So not sure what he has in mind. I think if Mito could get a few falconets of his own, he could possibly push Portuguese really hard.
Did Port
He
send
just-
CM? No, he didn't.
He didn't. Yeah, Mito just lacks the seeds right now to push those 2 town centers. But if he spots the third center, I think he might target that as his
Yeah,
next,
and what's happening now is Opti's actually run out of hunts, except for like a few down here, so he has to completely shift all his villas over to this side of the map. Surely Mito takes advantage of this. Yeah.
Yeah, picking off those 3 wills right there. All 4 wills goes down. Yeah. So Mito knows that Optimus really is relying on this TC to get more hunts, so he is trying to seize it down and get the map control away from Optimus.
Yeah, just denying map control. I think that's exactly what Mito needs to do right now.
Yeah. This is a lot of war wagons too for Optimus to deal with right now.
I don't think Opti can deal with this. Oh, 3 more vills going down.
Yeah, this is a bit rough for Optimus right now. It doesn't have enough anti-carry units to deal with that massive Ulans, but he's deciding to take the fight. Goons in front, skirms in front.
I mean, inside the trees, I think it's probably better for Opti here, but like there's still so many Ulan on the board. Halb's coming in, but I think it's a bit too late.
No, I think he still has this because Halberdiers should be them, but he still has a lot of skirms because you can't really see them because of the war wagons. So I think Mitoe takes this fight right here.
Oh, Mito definitely takes this fight. There's so many skirms and there's a lot of war wagons still left on the board. Ulan's into raid, idling, Opti even more.
And he is out of hunts as well. 0 hunts in base, completely out of food.
Yeah, I mean he's floating a bit of red so he can make units, he just needs to make them.
I think it's over for Optimus right here because he doesn't have the wood to get mills down. Doesn't have enough wood for a TC. He could buy the wood, but he would be completely out of resources to make any more units. But I think he's just taking one last stand, or maybe he might just hold on, waiting for the cage gas shipments.
Ah, and the reinforcing Ulan shipment
Yeah, that
here
should be
for
game
Mito. Gonna clean up this skirm and yeah, that's GG.
Yeah, Mitoe taking all 4 trading posts, those stagecoach paying off really well. Really well played by Mitoe, taking on the map and constantly raiding Optimus, not letting him get those hunts in.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that was completely it. Like he took map control just by being everywhere on the map, just raiding, killing vills, getting the stagecoach on the both TP lines as well. Just
Yeah, I think
great playing. Know
Mitoe
exactly
really
where
did
to
the
hit.
right play.
Yeah, beautiful play. Opti's still kind of outgathering just by a tad.
Yeah,
Similar
that
unit
is a bit
count.
surprising. I think the outgathering is mostly just from the crates that he sent.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because he did ship in 1000 wood in H3, so I think it's just the crates that made him outboom a bit more.
Yeah, you can kind of see where the crates came in.
Yeah, he did ship in the two 1K crates.
Nice.
So,
Okay.
Mitoe taking game 4. Sorry. So the scores are 3 Mitoe, 1 Optimus.
He's gonna take the last one.
Portuguese never got to send the 3 organ guns. But I don't think that would have made much of a difference.
I mean, there's lots of cav on the board.
Yeah, and the war wagons would have picked them out.
And 3 organs would have been nice if they were just kind of like squashed in with all those units. It could have actually dealt with a lot of the skirm, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. But still, there was a lot of war wagons out in the field. He could have just easily pushed in and picked them off.
Okay, last game. I'm just restarting my game. And we've already got the lobby open, actually, so we'll be able to jump right in as soon as I open the game up. Share my screen for you.
Yeah. Last game is on Sagwene, and we're not sure what civs they have chosen. We're just waiting on them.
It's not best of 5. It's play all 5.
Yeah. Because each win adds a point to their team. That's if you know what the rules are. It's a team series. It's a team series, but 1v1 games. So every point counts to their team. So you have to play all 5 games.
Okay, the lobby's open. They're not in game yet. How can we see the teams and the results? If you go to the ESOC website, there will be forums for each week and the standings, I believe.
Okay, it looks like we have the civs picked, but they are not in game yet. So I guess we can expect the game to begin in 3 minutes. So we have Mitoe playing France and Optimus playing Ottomans on Saguenay. We do have another caster game right after this series, which Platypus will be joining us for the cast, and he'll be taking my spot. We have Julian and Minimold playing in the next game right after this match.
Yeah, so they're just gonna wait for this last one. So France versus Otto. Classic matchup.
Legacy classic. You love to see it. But Ottomans has changed a lot over the legacy days.
Best of loop between the games in live 24/7 would be cool. What do you mean, like in between each game we play like a video or something?
No, I think he means like the cast keeps going on and the players keep playing, but I don't think it's possible because we plan the dates, the playtime ahead of time, depending on when the players are when the players are available to play. So we need confirmation if they are free on that time and that time of day. So we cast the videos according to whenever they are playing. So would be cool to have a 24/7, but I don't think it's possible for the players to be available 24/7.
Okay, I've heard from Mitoe that they are going into game yet. Just now. For some reason, my game doesn't delay 3 minutes after the game starts. Like it just appears.
I guess they haven't enabled the 3-minute delay then.
I guess so.
Just clips. I mean, we do have VODs enabled, so you can always go back and watch our previous casts. But we are recording live games, so the games are always live when we are casting.
Okay. Here we go. Game 5 of this series. We have Mitoe over here on the left playing France up against Opti over here on the right playing Otto. We're on Saguenay, so there's the possibility for some water play. You can take the TP line in the middle, and obviously the Nats are very good as well with the CBDs. Yeah, what do you think about this matchup, Pixel?
Legacy favorite, legacy classic. You love to see this matchup. But over the years, we know Ottomans have received their fair share of buffs and reworks. So curious to see how Mitoe adapts to this legacy adaptation, which is usually more France favored, I guess. But after the rework, it seems like a more balanced matchup. But if France decides to stick H2, he might struggle a bit against H2 Avis guns from Ottomans. I think this map is also pretty good. We spawned on the winter map, so it's not possible to wall up on the north side, and I doubt we might see water play from both these saves, because if Ottoman usually goes water, I know they do a dock start, but has he gone for a dock start? I see something on the water over there. Oh, he has.
He has gone for Dock Start and might have just scouted it as well. So I'll be interested. He's left the food here. I was just gathering it now. I was gonna say maybe he's sending Silk Road.
He should get like 3 fishing boats out in each one, I believe.
Yeah. So this is Mito's deck. He's got the caravels and the frigate. Apart from the pretty standard. And Opti. Again, he's got the 2 galleys and the 3 galleys in H3.
Yeah, so a fast forward oriented deck with a focus on Nizams, but he doesn't have the church card to get them also. Definitely not a fast industrial with the Spahi, Bombards, and Nizams, so we might see a normal fast Fortress Age 3 play from Optimus with a focus on water build. Right, I doubt he would invest heavily onto water, because I know there's a new Ottoman start where you usually go start up with the docks and get a few fishing boats out, and usually you don't invest more, but I've seen players in team games invest a lot more into water after that. But players just picking up a few. Yeah, there are a few wood treasures on this map, so you could get a few more boats out. What do you
100 wood. That'd be so nice if Otto got it, but it seems like Mito's gonna get that one. He's clicking up now with the Quartermaster, sending capitalism.
Before 3 minutes.
That's Opti actually, sorry. Then Mito is also going with the Quartermaster.
Yeah, Mito is at 3 minutes, so Optimus aging up before 2 minutes is huge. I mean, sorry, 3 minutes. What do we think about the France deck? I think it's a more H2 focused deck, right?
I think it's a standard France deck. I think we'll definitely see H2 play. Because he's got the 600 coin in his deck. And he'll have to contest this water as well. Like, do you think Opti's gonna go hard on water? I think he is, because he's still training boats. So yeah.
He has all his land villages on wood, by the way, so he's good water. He hasn't picked up a single trade post yet. That's something to note. So the Ottoman shipment curve is going to be much slower, but it's going to be compensated by the trading of the fishing boats.
I think actually all the big treasures spawned on... Oh no, Opti's getting 130 XP. Mito's looking at this another 100 wood, which is literally going to be his racks for him in Age 2. Combined with the other treasure he got. Yeah.
So I think Ottomans might have a slow Age 3. He does spot the Quartermaster age up, but I don't think he knows Opti is fully invested into water, but I think he might have spotted the wills on wood, so he might assume that Ottomans is on water. Picking up the first trade post right here, and we have a forward racks.
Yeah, it's I think it's a racks just kind of in between his base and his dock, so I think that's fine placement.
He does spot the racks now, though.
He does spot the racks.
Yeah, I guess he's making it a bit more obvious with the scout now that he spots the racks. Deciding to punch the seller right in the face.
What's France gone up with? They've dropped a stable, so we'll see some Huss out on the field. Before CBD on the way.
He's getting the nature
700 wood.
by the way. So he's gonna get those CDBs as well for that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be his way of kind of rivaling Otto's water.
Mm. If Ottomans is going fully on water, he could pick up the Huron allies, which have a pretty cheap tech for 50 wood and 50 coin, which makes your fishing boats like it's basically it's like the fishing nets technology, but for 75 wood and 75 coin.
Yeah,
Could
and it
be a mid game
seems
option.
he's sending 700 coin, so maybe just like a semi FF with a few Jans. He's gonna want to, I guess, pressure this TP, trying to pressure these Hus.
Oh, okay, he gets the snap, but the Huss runs away.
Yep, nice awareness from Mitoe. Sending crossbows. Dropping Arax as well.
Optimus still heavily invested into water though, but it seems like he has decided to stop making any more fishing boats. And how many does he have on water right now?
He's got 10 and he's making another one right now, but yeah, he's changed his macro up. It seems like he's gonna go H3. I think he's just got one more batch on the way. I don't think he'll make any more.
Looks like we have both pairs trading posts.
Do you think Mito needed to send 8 crossbow here? He probably did, just to counter these Jans.
I think he is invested into playing H2 by the looks of it.
Pre-training, what does this do?
It gives
Pre-tanning.
5% hit points. Yeah,
Oh, to all
the hit
units?
points card. I believe it's infantry and cav, yeah.
Opti's not gonna want to
Just,
lose any units here.
Just clarify that for you.
And he got the TP as well. It seems like both TPs are going to be going down.
Yeah, Cretanning gives 5% hit points.
Nice. Seems like Mito's going to be wanting to go up as well. He's sending 700 coin. He's still making units though, and he's making the CBDs from the Cree native post.
Yeah, Optimus still has the village elite though, but I think the fort base might go down from Optimus here.
Yeah, and he's actually going out with the scout as well. So not the exiled prince, which is interesting. He's dropping a artillery foundry, so we might be seeing some Abus on the field. Interesting, because we got about 10 Hus here. So I'm not sure if Abus is the right decision.
Yeah, he's about to lose the racks there.
His crossbow is just getting free picks on the gens.
But he should be able to hold the push with those dailies popping on top of those crossbows.
I agree, yeah. How close is he to actually aging? He's just about up. Still quite heavy on water, so he's got the Vil lead.
Now that you think about it, he just got his shipment, so it was perfectly fine to have a slow age up with the units in hand. So he gets the dailies and he also gets the unit shipment in time. So I think he might ship maybe the Abyss guns or could be the 2 Falconets, but he doesn't have the racks up, so he's still waiting on the 200 wood.
Yeah, so he's sending his wood. Maybe we're going to be dropping some more TCs, trying to boom here. Or probably make a few more boats as well.
Do you think, I think he might be shipping the 2 galleys, 2 caravels right now. Now that he's pushing the...
No.
Not yet, sure.
Oh, we might be able to catch these Hus out here.
Yeah, but the crossbows are still out there.
Yeah, the crossbows are still here, so get them into melee mode. Avis on the mask might do well. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, this is looking good for Optimus.
Yeah, this is great for Opti. Nice zoning. This is great zoning right here.
Yeah. Might
Just
be
picking up
forced to
those
run
mask. Stable for Opti. Hopefully none of these Vils go down. He's gonna have to finish that first though.
Might pick off one.
Yeah,
user
you
right
might get
there.
one. Oh, and Minutemen pop as well, but very awkward kind of pop
Pathing.
by them. Yeah. A few more huts go down though. Oh, frigate.
Ooh,
We
Optimus
completely
was going,
denying water.
he was going for the 1k coin, but he was forced to switch to respond on water of his own. With
Yeah, so he's
3
got the
galleys,
3
I think.
galleys.
Yeah, should be able to deal with one solo frigate.
And he's dropping a second dock as well, so we'll see how Mitoe responds to this. I think Opti will probably keep water.
Yeah, he seems to be invested into water right now. Opti still keeping the trade post alive.
Yeah, so he's dropped
So we
another
might-
TP.
He does have the wood to get the whole TP line if he really wants to, but I think he might just hold on for a town center to drop near his dock. Yeah, that frigate is going down.
The frigate is definitely going down. Yep, only one galley going down, and the boats are back to fish. Very
think he's
split
adding a
macro
dock of his
here.
No, it's just the CDB, never mind. Yeah, the macro is really weird, I think. Yeah, I think he's just chopping for another town center. Or no,
And he's dropping one right here. I think he's just chopping for boat production.
more boats. Yeah.
What's Mitoe up to? Is he looking to push? I think he's just getting his unit shipments out.
Not
What?
opting to send 2 Falconets yet.
I mean, the Vils are still quite even. Actually, France is probably on top just because CBDs are so good.
And he did utilize the native CDBs as well.
Yes, yep.
Optimus still not opting to pick any of the native trade posts. So he's picking up the bottom trade post right now, so he could be trying to take the native trade. The upgrade which makes his fishing boats a bit more
Yeah, I think you're
faster
right.
at collecting resources. So good looking out for that. I don't know what he's sending to get that built, but we do have a cheeky Hussar raid coming from down south, just near the trade post, or
Ask.
Musketeer raid.
These Jans are still H2.
I think he's done with the jam production, and he seems to be going for the sperm boom composition.
Yeah, I mean, this is a lot of scam. Like, I don't think Opti really wants to take this fight.
Okay, this is not a good fight. That's a lot of favors to deal with, even with this mass of boons out here.
I mean, maybe he could pop Minutemen, which is exactly what he's doing, and I think that this actually will turn into a really nice fight for him. There's just a lot of units here.
He does need the snare to get a good fight out of this, but
It's true. I'm sure the Explorer's coming in. And if he could probably... If he could get some Huss in here, there's not a lot of goons left.
he is using the Cav Archers to snare the units, which is really smart of him.
Yeah, this has actually turned out to be a great fight for Opti. He might even... This might be game deciding, actually.
Yeah, Avis Gun's really doing the job, cleaning up both the skirms and boons from Mitoe right here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Minutemen mixed in here as well, just tanking and doing damage, which is just so good for Opti.
And the score says it all, like 5k score difference. And here comes the water technology from the native trade.
Yeah,
So
and he's
his
shipping
fishing-
1,000 coin.
I think his fishing boats are gathering at 1.2 foot per second.
They're all on coin, except this one.
He hasn't brought the other fish decks, it seems. So 8.87 is still good. Yeah, he might
Nice,
go
yeah.
industrial. Yeah. Yeah, Optimus's eco is really booming out right now. Going out of control when
think-
Mitoe is still catching up.
If Mitoe could get some Huss in here, there's not a lot of anti-cav. I mean, there's a few gens, but they're H2.
He hasn't shipped his 2 Falconets yet, which I think might be his next shipment.
I mean, neither player has.
Oh, he does not have the Falcon ship.
They both have it. Oh, and Opti's going H4. Interesting. Very greedy. I guess he took a really good fight, so he thinks he can get up.
I mean, Guard Aber's Gunners could be really devastating against Mito's current unit composition. And especially, the Cav Archers also get the I think the card, right, in H4. I think he has it on his deck, which makes his Cav Archers fire faster. Yeah, he does have it on his deck.
He does.
Could potentially see the Spahi card being shipped as well. And they are Guard Spahi when they hit H4, so could be the game ending.
That's true. Cav combat coming in. There's a lot of goons here. I feel like I want to see some Cav.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Cuirassiers could be really helpful for this fight, but I don't think this is a good fight for Mito to take right now. But he's really going in after the Aegis right now. But
I mean, the timing's great, really. As Opti goes into H4. Avis are just going to be picking off some of these goons. More goons to reinforce, however. They're just going to be sieging down the TC. Classic attack move. And yeah, Mito just backing off here.
He did pick off a few Aegis, but he's lost a lot of goons of his own. But
yeah, the H4 is in.
Yeah.
Spahi
He
coming
go
around.
into melee mode. He should go into melee mode against these Aegis.
Oh, I think this is Opti's fight. His Avis are just going to work on these goons.
Yeah, here comes the Spahi now, but being picked off by the goons.
And you can see it in the scores as well. Opti's up 10k score. Accuracy is on the way for Mito. What's Opti up to? He's getting vet or guard Avis, sorry. And he's sending some more, so goons are definitely not the answer here for Mito. He's gonna want some cav.
I think that fight could have totally gone into Mito's favor if he just went on to melee mode against those Aegis gunners.
Yeah, you could be right. And he's getting the faster Vil training time, getting a factory. He's on 3 TCs as well. Mito kind of shifting onto this side of the map with his Vils.
Optimus did snag the CDB trade post, the Cree trade post, and is getting CDBs himself.
So he's on 69 Vils, and Mito's on 50, and this is exactly what I want to see. 2 batches of Cuirassier.
I mean, look at that. He already has a big mass of goons out already, so Mito really doing a really good job at keeping up with the villager content against Ottomans, but losing a bunch of villager CDBs in the process.
Oh, here we
Here comes
go.
the push, though.
This is like 10 or 12 Cuirassier, I think, for Mito. If he can just get a good surround,
He wins this
he'll
fight,
just
he
wipe.
saves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
a really good fight for Optimus right here. I mean, sorry,
Yeah.
Mito. I mean, these are guard Aegis gunners though. They still melt through units like butter.
I mean, there's still 8 Cuirassier on the map. They just need to get on these Avis. There's a few just kind of lagging here on the goons.
It's being snared by the goons.
Yeah. Well played for Opti, but there's no more anti-cav. 1 cav archer on the way. There's a lot of... Yeah, there's just too much Avis. This is going to be a cleanup for Mito, and he's, I think just like that, he's back in the game. I mean, he's still down about 10k score, but very nice
He
cleanup.
really needs to focus down on those low HP cuirassiers too. But I think it's too late now. Score's looking still in favor of Optimus, but he has no army to respond
I mean,
to this.
to be fair, remember, he did lose like 6 Vils down below. And there's no more Cuirassiers, so these goons aren't going to do a lot of work, but I think they'll still pick off these Avis.
I think the biggest mistake by Optimus right here is not having more military production buildings, considering the amount of resources he's backing up right now.
Yeah, oh yeah, wow. Right, he's got so many bills, he's got so much res.
He's still on one artillery foundry and one stable. He should really be getting down more military production buildings.
Oh, watch the factory, Upti.
Looks like a 2 caravel shipment from Mitoe trying to clean up Optimus's water, but
Yeah, he just needs more production. Like, he's got so much res. He's got a
I think
stable
this
down
might-
here.
yeah, hopefully he gets enough units out in time. It seems like Mitoe is cleaning up the water on Optimus's side.
Oh yeah, he's made a frigate. And yeah, he'll
So
have
this
to back
could-
off from this now, I think.
So this could be the turning point where France takes more eco from Opti, because almost half his eco is invested into water. So if Mitoe can take control of water, it might be game ending for Optimus. But those 3 galleys have paid off so much.
That's it.
Mitoe calls it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was over. Opti had... he was on 90 bills, which is like double what Mitoe had. He couldn't take water. Yeah. Opti
Yeah,
H4.
really well played
so-
by Mitoe. Really
Yeah.
holding on. Yeah,
GG's.
that rematch by the Tankurasius was insane.
Yeah, that was a great switch. It just was a bit too late, I guess. Opti was already H4. But yeah, 3-2 to Mitoe. So Opti kind of having a little bit of a comeback there at the end. I'm not wanting to go 4-1. And yeah, well played.
Really well played by both players.